Hello everyone, my name is Lily, I'm a witch and I'm a tarot reader. Welcome to today's video, which is going to be a reading for the week starting tomorrow, so Monday the 6th of February and ending on Sunday the 12th of February. So, how are you today? How is your week been so far? I'm very curious to see what the cards have in store for us for this upcoming week, so without further ado, let's begin. So as always, please remember this is a very general reading and it won't apply perfectly to everyone out there who's watching. So just take from this reading what resonates with you and leave the rest. So let's see. Ooh, we start with the sun. Okay, so far it's a good reading. I mean, we have some very positive cards right now, but we have a lot of major arcanas. As you can see here, we've got the Sun and the Universe, the Hermit, the Priestess, and the Hanged Man. So there's a lot going on this week, just like last week that we've seen. So far we're off to a great start. As you can see here, we start with the Sun and the Universe. So there's a lot actually going on because, you know, the Sun is, right now I feel it as a very positive card. It's, you know, it's a very bright light at the start of this week. And the Universe combined to the Sun, I mean, usually the Universe is, as I've said before, you know, it's the end of the major arcana. So it's the end of a path and the beginning probably of a new one. But right now, what I feel like this Universe here relating to the Sun is, you know, you've ended something, and what you're doing right now with, you know, ending that previous situation and opening yourself up to a new one is actually, you know, that is actually very positive for you. That's what the Sun is telling me right now. And if you see happiness here, that as well just seems to connect to that idea that the cards are giving me about, you know, what you're doing is actually working. That's actually, you know, that's actually very, very good for you, and it's making you happy on, you know, on an emotional level as well. And then we move on to the Hermit and the Priestess here. So what I feel like is, even though, you know, this decision that you've taken is making you very happy and it's actually positive in all areas of your life, as the Sun seems to suggest, what I feel like here is that maybe you're starting to, I don't want to say have doubts about the decision that you've taken, but it's what I feel like it's with the Priestess, you're thinking a lot on a deeper level about this step that you've taken. And the Hermit here, it seems to tell me right now that, you know, you are behaving a bit like the Hermit right now, because you are actually, you know, closing yourself up to think of this situation, or what it means for you, what it means on, you know, a deeper level. And that is actually not a bad thing. Sometimes, you know, we need some time alone to think, to reflect on things, and, you know, sometimes we just need to be alone with ourselves to understand better our choices and whatever is going on in our life. And what I feel like this is what you're doing right now. And Strength here, right after these two major arcanas, it's telling me that, you know, what you're doing, it's actually working. It's actually very good for you. The fact that you're stopping and thinking back on what you're doing, what the decision that you've taken, that's actually very, very good on a communication level, even to yourself. So like a communication you have with yourself, with your inner self. So on a deeper level, but also it reflects on, you know, the communications that you have with other people. So this you taking a step back from what's happening to think it over is actually very, very good for you right now. So you need to take this step, you need to go deeper on an emotional level as well, to understand that this choice that you've taken, that you've made, it's actually good for you. And if you stop to think about it, then you'll see why it's so good for you on so many different levels. This is what the cards are telling me right now. I'm sorry. And we end the week with the Hanged Man, if you see it here. I mean, it's a bit puzzling to me right now, because what I feel like is like at the end of the week, at the end of this reading, you're gonna have to make another choice. The Hanged Man right now is telling me that you're at a crossroads somehow. So you've already taken one step in your life to make things better for yourself and to open yourself up to a new path, to a new journey. It could be, anything. It could be a new job, a new relationship, even a new relationship with yourself. So the way that you relate to yourself, that you analyze yourself and your emotions. And right now, at the end of this reading, what I feel like is that you're gonna have to face another choice, which is, it might feel like it's a bit too much sometimes, because, changes are actually, even when they're good for us, but they're not easy. They don't come easy. And maybe this new choice that you have to make is gonna, it's gonna have an impact on your life and on your health, on your mental health. So yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like I need to draw one more card to see what this choice is about. Okay. So this seems to clarify things a little bit. We've got the Prince of Wands. So what I feel like, as I always say, wands relate to fire. So to your deepest desires, to action that you need to take in your life. But right now, I think that this choice with Hanged Man here, it relates to your passion, to a passion of yours that, maybe you need to take more of that passion into your life. Maybe you need to bring more attention to that matter right now. And yeah, overall it's a very positive reading. I'm just very curious to see, what's gonna happen, what this new choice that you're gonna have to make at the end of the reading, at the end of the week. So I'm very, very curious right now, because the cards tell me that you're gonna have to face a new choice, you're at a crossroads again. And if you want to, drop a comments down below, I'll be very, very happy to read what's happening in your life right now, so that the cards, are suggesting you to take action or to take something that, like a passion of yours, to make it more part of your life. So yeah, that's this next week's reading. I'm very curious, as I've just said. So if you want, just write me down a comment down below, and I'll be very, very happy and curious to read what's going on. And yeah, I will see you in my next videos, and until next time, as always, may the gods be with you.